Here's 2nd and 10. A first look now for Darrynton Evans. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
On the screen, this is Evans. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Second down and goal. Wilson, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Out of the gun, here's Wilson. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after
Bro,
this
that drive took the entire quarter.
3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
On the 5-yard
This
line.
one is right through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
Don't worry, the Raiders will score a touchdown before the quarter's over. He'll get the ball back.
They didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Fields in the middle of the end zone.
And you'll like it.
Bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Copy, John. Very normal activity for a Friday.
First carry now for Tony Pollard. He finds an opening past the 40. And will finally be taken down just short
Ooh,
of
John, you watching? Because that was kind of sticky, even though I didn't get any yards.
for 24 and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set.
25 played it well. He got his ankles broke so hard he was still in position when I came back across the field.
Typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. 38-yard line.
Yeah, he's okay.
3-0 after one on EA
He should probably be the third pick.
Raiders, nothing.
He won't be, though. Some idiot will pick Joey Bosa.
Good plays have him on the move on
It's random.
first down. Run for Pollard. 8 yards yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
The tackle made
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. They'll run with Pollard.
Oh, I got stuck on my blocker.
At the 20-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. So they hit Painter, but don't count it yet. There's Laundry on the field.
What is that?
We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So erase the red zone.
All right, bailed out, bailed out.
Again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. From the gun, it's Allen.
Oh, no way! He ran backwards for it.
This is going to depend on the start. They say he's just short. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
first down.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
What's up, Mike?
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Here's Swift. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Man on the out route, and he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
You have to be undefeated when you do it.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Swift. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll buy some time right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys
All right, that makes things a little bit more difficult.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. He'll handle first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flushed out right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. For 30 more yards and another first down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flush to his right. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Allen buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Oh.
This is picked up by the defense. Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I like the
Wait, why turn off Phil Rossiter?
Down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
Step out.
yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, we'll just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So we have reached halftime.
That's killer, man. Fumble on the 2-yard line.
As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
I turned it over in the red zone twice now.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long.
Fucking
cannot get away, and down he goes.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
47-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he stopped immediately there.
Pollard, the ball
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's Pollard again. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Allen. And he fires one. It's intercepted.
Not good, not good.
Just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So that was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Columbus.
They'll run on first down with Evans. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Once again, Swift. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. And that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on.
Hey, I gave you that guy.
Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Down there as this one goes for 25. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Allen. And they set up the screen.
Set a fucking block, 72.
Play goes nowhere. Losing
You
yards.
get your teammate killed out there, young man.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Look at that. Oh, terrible.
Very close to a 1st down.
All right, I need to learn my lesson here.
Football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Plus 6 points on the board. Plus 6 points on the board already. We got to kick this.
On 4th and about a foot.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick.
I mean, I'd have liked to start earlier, but you degenerates won't be awake on a Saturday morning earlier than that. A lot of people. You will be for sure.
Back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I would have loved to do like an 8 a.m. start, personally. Yeah.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for
like
their
4
next
hours.
drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Yeah, that's bad,
As they
man.
head to the field now, with the game this close, you get
No!
a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one. On the final act of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League.
If he scores. Yeah, Jordan, go spread.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
It's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
I think it's like L1, he says.
They'll run with Swift, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. Throwing is Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen.
That's Jeff Okudah, play rec, elite.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Smith slot. My slot is my main corner. Who do you think people throw to?
Kick is right there. It's good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Escaping the pressure right. Room here to run. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Flushed out right. It's inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
1st and goal.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on... And that is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! Henry Ruggs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are back within a score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe
feed your studs, baby.
Tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation.
That's all-pro defensive end Marcus Davenport.
Here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts.
For your information,
going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another.
Where you going, one?
And by the way, that's a 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They go play action with Wilson.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
See what this Caps defense is made of.
The Las
Let's
Vegas
see.
offense ready to start this next drive.
And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And down he'll go at the 25. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Las Vegas.
Now Pollard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense are saying go right ahead with those.
21-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now a give here to Pollard. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this one is right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run out of the gun with Evans. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
First down, Caps.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First throw in overtime now for Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
It nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. On 2nd down, Swift. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. From the gun, it's Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
Golly.
First down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
That's my 78 overall rookie. It's not Murphy, the other guy.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
The yardage numbers for him just keep piling up for his career. He's now toppled, Charles, the 11,000-yard mark.
And just think about that. For most NFL running backs in their career, it feels like if they get to 1,000 yards, they've had a nice little run. He's over 11,000 yards, probably beyond his wildest dreams.
On first down, Swift. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. He'll run it. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Here's Swift. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Another chance to maybe end it right here. This is 3rd and goal. They will run it with Swift here. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal from the 2-yard line.
Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Slye. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And his kick here is good.
Heartbreaker.
They have taken the lead. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for our visitors, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
it's their very first clunker of the year as they'll fall to 12-1. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.